It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And, of course, Donovan Clingan, proudly wearing the Oklahoma City Thunder colors for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Pass to Garnett. Outside for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the way. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Williams. Misses off the right iron. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's SGA. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Holmgren in the corner. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard with it. Clock at 4. Williams.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Outside for Jackson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Back to Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Chet Holmgren checks the boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back over to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Nembhard inside the three-point line. Unable to get that one. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Garnett outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Tatum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Oklahoma City trailing. Now, here's SGA. Outside Williams. Rebounded by Tatum.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Allen. On to White. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Tie game in Boston. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Back to Garnett. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And here is Paul. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Clingan. Fires from deep. The rebound by Garnett.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Shot clock at 3. Walker's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's Garnett on the wing. It's tipped. It's Garnett on the wing. Back to Allen. Pass to Garnett. Nice move. Walker with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Paul outside. Over White. They get it back. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Paul for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
At this stage, Paul would rather get into the lane and create havoc, but that's a nice shot.
Back to Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul with the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Now Garnett. 8 points for him. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Ball left side. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And it's sent back by White. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. Pass to Klingon. Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Allen surveying the D. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Thunder. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's SGA missing. Boston trailing. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust, not only physically, but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams. Carries it from three-point range. Williams has got 6.
That's an easy one right there for Williams. He'll take that one all day. He loves the corner 3.
Outside, Green. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 4. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Nembhard, still without a basket. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Boston now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Nembhard with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nembhard for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
And the basket by Hill. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career in the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Williams from the arc. And that comes off the assist by SGA. 9-point share for Jalen Williams. Left side Tatum. And Garnett has it in the corners. And the Thunder pushing it up now. At the top of the key, Nembhard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now Nembhard. He's got 5. Pass to Walker. It's Nembhard on the wing. The 3. The shot comes out. Celtics trailed by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. White, good.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
And here's Walker outside. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Paul with the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The kick out to Walker. Williams looking over the floor. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston. And Klingon has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Over Allen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's good from Ray Allen. And Allen drops them both. Now here's Williams. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Paul. Shoots over White. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And Paul's shooting form is impeccable. He's fun to watch on offense.
Here's Garnett. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Here's Oklahoma City. Paul surveying the floor. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. No good off the front height. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give him something to think about.
Outside, SGA. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Right side, Williams. 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. White. Strong move off the glass.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Now Holmgren finishes inside on the nice dish.
The assist.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Now Garnett. Here's White. Now here's Tatum. Unloads from 9. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They set the pick. Holmgren. Oh, the floater is good.
And the big man has touch as well. Holmgren has guard-like hands.
Here's Jackson. And there's the dunk.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
The Thunder leading by 7. Williams attacking.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Now Holmgren. No good from 3.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Caruso with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Holmgren from outside. Down it goes for 3.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Jason Tatum. 16-footer drops in. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.